What's up, guys, and welcome to a brand new 4K and Blu-ray update video. And today we have a little over two handfuls of titles here to talk about. So without further ado, let's get started. As always, we're going to do the 4K Steelbooks first, and then we're going to do the standard 4Ks, and then we're going to do the Blu-rays. Starting off with the new release, the newest release in this collection is Disney Pixar's Luca. This is the steelbook that was released for the film. Quite nice steelbook, actually, and nice artwork on the discs. Disney Pixar never lets us down with the steelbooks. So yeah. Also, it's not one of the worst Pixar films, but it's not one of the best Pixar films. But it's actually not bad. This is a good film, and it's one of my favorites of the year so far. Really enjoyed it, and it's a great 4K. One of Pixar's best 4K Blu-rays. Next up, the other new release to the collection is A Quiet Place Part 2. This is another Best Buy exclusive 4K steelbook. Opening it up, no disc artwork, but some nice artwork in the side there, inside, I should say. Yeah, Quiet Place Part 2. If you haven't seen the movie, again, one of my favorite films of the year so far, and I definitely recommend you check it out. Next up is not a new release, but it is something that I upgraded to a steelbook. I own them on 4K, and I sold the individual copies for the steelbook. It is the John Wick 3-movie collection on 4K. This is the steelbook, John Wick 1, 2, and 3. Open it up. You get all 3 films in there on 4K Blu-ray. So really nice stuff. And this is a limited edition. 11,128 of 20,000. So that's actually pretty cool. Really nice steelbook here. Beautiful artwork. And if it's at your Best Buy right now, I recommend you get it because it is very much worth it. The final steelbook we have here was actually a Best Buy Blu-ray steelbook, but I bought the 4K Blu-ray, swapped it out, and I turned this into a 4K steelbook. This is Hotel Transylvania 3, The Summer Vacation. This is the steelbook of that. I own the first 2 films on Blu-ray. Now I own this one on 4K Blu-ray, and I've transferred it into a 4K steelbook, and nothing on the spine or on the case indicates that it is just supposed to be a standard Blu-ray steelbook. So popping in the 4K disc and the Blu-ray disc there, it is actually a really nice steelbook. Really nice feel here. It's supposed to be glow in the dark, so I don't know how true that is. I haven't really tested it out. Next up, the next standard 4K Blu-ray is another movie that I did own on standard Blu-ray. Just upgraded this to 4K Blu-ray. It's A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood with Tom Hanks. Heard great things about this transfer, and I'm happy to own it on the best way possible. On 4K Blu-ray, Tom Hanks gives another great performance where he was nominated for the Oscar for it, so great movie there. Next up, it's The Magnificent Seven. I've never seen this film before, but it was on sale, and I said, you know what, this looks like it could be fun. So I picked it up. Chris Pratt, Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke, great cast. How could we go wrong with that? So when I watch the movie, I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. Next up is a 4K Blu-ray that I did own in the past. It's Scarface. I bought it again because I wanted to give the movie another chance. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't really like it as much as I wanted to. But you want to know what? I bought it again, and eventually I'm going to give this another shot. The final 4K Blu-ray we have here is something that I found for extremely cheap, brand new. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall. I heard questionable things about this 4K transfer. Mostly good, but then there's some questionable things as well. So I'll have to watch it for myself. Never seen the movie. I did see the remake they put out, which was very forgettable. So hopefully I like this even more. All right, so next up we have a couple Blu-rays here. This is a film I saw in theaters a couple years ago. Kind of fell under the radar. I didn't dislike it, and I didn't love it. It was kind of right in the middle for me. It's The Beguiled with Nicole Kidman, Colin Farrell, Kirsten Dunst, and Elle Fanning. Yeah, I am kind of a fan of this movie. I like that it's okay. It's a decent watch, and yeah, there's just something about it that kind of draws you back to it. So if you haven't seen The Beguiled and you're into twisted movies, definitely check that out. It kind of has a Phantom Thread feel, similar. So definitely check that out. Next up is a Oscar-winning film for the screenplay. The Best Adapted Screenplay came out a few years ago, starring Timothée Chalamet and Armie Hammer. It's Call Me By Your Name on Blu-ray. Found this for a pretty good price. Wanted to add it to the collection. Wanted to rewatch it. It is a pretty good movie, not going to lie. So when I watch it again, maybe my thoughts on it will change, but I do remember actually enjoying it. Next up, another film that I actually liked a lot more than I thought I would. It's a fun little zombie film, zombie kind of comedy film. It's called The Dead Don't Die. Terrific cast. You got Bill Murray in this, Tilda Swinton, Adam Driver, Chloe Sevigny, Selena Gomez, a lot of people in this movie. I think even Steve Buscemi has a role in it, and it is a fun time, and I do recommend it. And if this is at your local Best Buy now, definitely go ahead and pick that up. And the final one in this collection is a Blu-ray Steelbook. This is Despicable Me 2. I own the first movie on 4K, and now I own the second movie on Blu-ray. This is a Blu-ray DVD Steelbook combo pack. So what I'm going to do, how I did it with the Hotel Transylvania 3 Steelbook, I will buy the 4K Blu-ray to Despicable Me 2, put it there, put the Blu-ray back here, turn it into a 4K Steelbook, and then, I'll probably eventually do that for Despicable Me 3 and 1. I would like to upgrade them all to Steelbooks. I'm a Steelbook junkie, if you don't know this, and so if I could get as many Steelbooks as I can, I'm a happy guy. But yeah, guys, that's about it for the update today. Definitely comment down below. What are your thoughts on some of these titles? Do you like these movies? Do you dislike these movies? Do you have any of them? Do you plan on picking anything up? What about the newer releases? Luca on 4K. Did you watch that? A Quiet Place Part 2. Were you able to get the Steelbook? I'm sure you probably were, because Best Buy has boatloads of the Quiet Place Part 2 Steelbook, so if you feel like you're going to miss out on that, definitely go to your local Best Buy. It'll probably be there. But yeah, guys, also don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more. A lot of these will be giving away, the digital copy codes will be giving away this coming Wednesday during the live show starting around 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely come on over and check that out. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Kingdom Rises 131 for some fun stuff along the way. And guys, that's what it for me. Thank you so much for watching this one. And until next time, over and out.